2, 1.
Hi, my name is Adelaide Sims, and today I'm going to be presenting my 3D anatomical model of the ventricles. I used air dry sculpting clay to make these, and I used different colors to represent the different parts. Okay, to start us off, the ventricles are a cavity in the brain filled with choroid plexus cells that produce cerebral spinal fluid. So up top here, we have the lateral ventricles, which are these two parts, ventricles 1 and 2. Of the lateral ventricles, we have the anterior horns, which are these two horns right in the front of the ventricles, of the lateral ventricles. Here behind, we have the posterior horns of the lateral ventricles, these green guys. And then up top, below, in front here, we have the inferior horns of the lateral ventricles, below the anterior horns. So these two guys are the inferior horns. Coming out of the lateral ventricles, we have two channels, which are called the interventricular foramen. They connect each lateral ventricle to this, which is the third ventricle, right there. Coming out of the third ventricle, we have what's called the cerebral aqueduct. The cerebral aqueduct is the channel that connects the third ventricle to the fourth ventricle. This, in yellow, is the fourth ventricle. The fourth ventricle extends down into the spinal cord through the central canal. This is an extension of the fourth ventricle. As I mentioned, the ventricles have choroid plexus cells which produce cerebrospinal fluid. Up here, I have choroid plexus cells. While you can just see them here, these are actually throughout the entire ventricle system. Choroid plexus cells are produced in the lateral ventricles, the third ventricle, and the fourth ventricles. While most of them are produced in the lateral ventricles, they are produced throughout all of the ventricles. The choroid plexus cells produce cerebral spinal fluid, which I have here, flowing out of the lateral and median apertures of the fourth ventricle. The cerebral spinal fluid flows out into the subarachnoid space of the brain, or surrounding the brain. Thank you.